For example, a recent University of Missouri study found that a staggering 78% of public school teachers, like I was, have considered quitting since the pandemic, with the burnout and lack of support topping their list of reasons. But here's the good news. Over 70% of entrepreneurs say that they started their business to follow a passion or make a lifestyle change, and 92% never regret taking the leap. Welcome to Beyond the Business Plan. I'm LeAnn Lyon, your guide on this journey to success. We will explore the inspiring stories of visionary leaders and groundbreaking entrepreneurs and unveil the tools and strategies that can empower you to manage your business from anywhere in the world. Join me, LeAnn, as we learn, laugh, and take the leap towards unleashing your joyful business journey. And let's make it happen now. I wonder if we have something in common. When I was in my early 20s, I became a teacher. I thought that was what I was meant to do. I love teaching. I aced all my classes. I love student teaching. I really liked working in the profession for a while. So my question to you is, are you in the same situation? Are you maybe a burned out professional, wondering if there's something more out there for you? If so, you're not alone. For example, a recent University of Missouri study found that a staggering 78% of public school teachers, like I was, have considered quitting since the pandemic, with the burnout and lack of support topping their list of reasons. But here's the good news. Over 70% of entrepreneurs say that they started their business to follow a passion or make a lifestyle change, and 92% never regret taking the leap. So today we'll explore why finding a business path that truly resonates with your passions and skills isn't just possible after burnout. It could be your most rewarding life chapter yet. If we haven't met yet, I'm LeAnn Lyon, Chief Joy Officer at JoyMinder LLC. Also, of course, the host of this podcast and show, Beyond the Business Plan. By the way, you can find us on YouTube. If you're listening on a podcast, go check us out on YouTube because I've got a video over there too. I'm a former teacher and someone who knows firsthand what it's like to feel stuck. I left teaching back, just a long time ago, after spending several years in a classroom with, wait for it, no windows. Now, I live in Minnesota, and that meant I would go weeks or even months during the winter without seeing the sun during the weekdays. So I could go Monday through Friday and never see the sun. Enter the building in the dark, leave the building in the dark. And that experience taught me just how important it is to align your work and your well-being with your sense of purpose. Now, I loved teaching. I still am teaching. Am I not? I'm here with you. But I knew that I wasn't meant to stay in that situation. Now, my journey in the past couple decades has been pretty varied. In this podcast today, we're going to kind of talk through my journey, but I'm hoping this also calls to your journey and the possibilities of maybe where you could go with your skills. And of course, at JoyMinder, we'd love to help you with that as well. So let's talk about different business ideas that I can give you some firsthand knowledge about. First, let's talk about sales. My first step towards entrepreneurship was truly doing outside sales. And trust me, I was like, ew, sales, that's gross. I don't want to do that until I did. And thankfully, one of the companies I worked with was called Yellow Book. You know, Yellow Pages. If you're old enough to know, then you know. If you don't, you just don't. And you probably never will. But the Yellow Book, Yellow Pages was my first big step into sales. And really, I loved it. They did a great training program. And as a result, when I followed the system that they taught me, I excelled. I won. a lot. I won a lot of prizes and I became top 1% for them. Now, look, that might not be you and you're thinking, ew, I don't want to do sales, then don't. There's a lot of rewards, though, to doing outside sales, such as a lot of freedom and flexibility. And when I discovered that I could get my nails done in the middle of the day, as long as I was hitting all my numbers, that was fun for me. From there, I stepped into actual entrepreneurship where I was owning a business, marketing a business. My husband and I started a brick and mortar business, actually buying a brick and mortar business and running that for many, many years, pros and cons. It was nice to have that autonomy and just run things ourselves. It was fun as we grew and we're bringing in employees. There's also a lot of responsibility with having employees. And when you have a brick and mortar location, you've got the keys to worry about and maybe shoveling to worry about. And, well, in Minnesota anyway. But there's a lot of pros and cons to it, and depending on the business, there's sometimes outside forces. I'm not going to get into the story today, but that aren't always in your control. Now, this is true for any type of business, and we can talk on another show about what you can do to really protect yourself and protect your business. But at one point, we found we weren't protected and that business closed. Well, there I was once again. Now, this is 20 years into my entrepreneurial journey. And I thought, what do I know and what do I love? Well, I love entrepreneurship and I love seeing people thrive. I love people that light going on in their eyes. Oh, wait, that goes back to teaching middle schoolers, seeing the light go on in their eyes when they connect that there's a way that they can navigate the skill set that I'm teaching at that time. It's the same thing with entrepreneurs. It's pretty cool, actually. So from there, I thought, well, what do I want to do? I'd already gotten into some network marketing. Now, if you're familiar with network marketing, pros and cons to network marketing as well. It's a really great way for entrepreneurs to kind of step into entrepreneurship for the first time with a lot of support. I'm going to talk a little bit more about network marketing specifically after the break. But before we go on break, I'm going to tell you that another company I started with was a travel network marketing company. Later on, I actually got my travel agent license, which I still have to this day. Now, there are so many cool things about travel. Well, like getting to travel and finding discounts and finding opportunities and being part of a lot of other people's joy and journeys and dreams and plans because when they're traveling and you're planning it, there's all that. It's pretty fun. But then I also, when COVID hit, travel wasn't such a big thing anymore. Funny thing about that. Here I am, once again, kind of without a business, but knowing I was no longer suited to go back into somebody else's business either. So a friend of mine said, LeAnn, I think you'd be great at real estate. And boom, there I was. That's a great idea. And it's COVID. What else do I have to do but sit on my porch and go through the 90 hours of classroom get my, and all the testing to get my real estate license? Now, every state is different in terms of what it takes to get your license. It might be 30 hours. It might be, like in Texas at the moment, 120 hours. Sometimes you have to be in person, and there's ongoing uh, CE credits that you have to keep up with. In fact, I just finished mine for the year. So there's a lot to real estate, but it's been rewarding enough that I've kept my real estate license and I'm growing a little real estate team of referral partners. So real estate is very rewarding in its own way. It also has its challenges. So uh, like with other things, real estate, if you think of it like hospitality, you're going to be at the mercy of other people's schedules, which means if you want to sell somebody's house, you're probably going to meet them in the evenings or on the weekends. So if you're a big evening and weekend person, real estate could be a challenge. But if you're up for that challenge, you want to talk about real estate, I'd love to talk to you about it. Then there became the lure of affiliate marketing. Who's heard of affiliate marketing? Okay, who hasn't at this point? Well, if you haven't, let me give you a quick overview. Affiliate marketing is sort of along the lines of network marketing, except really without the support. So, again, I'm going to talk about network marketing after the break, but affiliate marketing is basically finding some place like Amazon or some business or product or coach or somebody that you really believe in, that you want to promote. And when you promote them, and somebody buys the program, package, product, whatever the case is, you get a little piece of the pie. It's a pretty nice gig. The problem can be sometimes it's a really tiny piece of the pie. Now, depending also on the affiliate marketing program, maybe that little tiny piece of the pie rolls forward and you get that little tiny piece every single month. In fact, this is true, one of the first affiliate marketing things that I ever did, I sold one time. I made $3 a month. And you know what? Every month for years, I got paid $3 a month for this one referral. I don't even know actually who the referral was. I never found out who bought it because I had created a website page and somebody had clicked on it and gone to it and bought it. And there it was, $3 a month for me. And over time, that ended up being, like $100. So not much. That can be the challenge with affiliate marketing. Sometimes, first of all, you only get paid once. Sometimes, if you are getting paid ongoing, maybe it's $3, maybe it's $10. And so you have to figure out how much is a person going to stay with whatever you referred to them. Is there a long-term plan for how much you can make? And really, also, where is the company at that you're getting the money from? Because you can go all in on a company, and if they're not solid or they make changes, well, you could be out your affiliate marketing in the future. And we're going to talk more again right after this break about network marketing and other things. I did not start or end with network marketing, but it's a big part of my story. I have a passion for it, truly, but there are some pitfalls to it as well. We'll also dive in a little bit on podcasting and brick and mortar. We've talked about that already, and evaluating business models. So we'll be right back. Hey, sales setters, are you ready to jumpstart your entrepreneurial journey or give your business a powerful refresh? Join us at the next and Restart Your Business Summit, where you'll discover the tools, strategies, and inspiration you need to thrive. Learn more at JoyMinder.com. That's JoyMinder.com, and look for the Restart Your Business Summit icon. Don't miss out. Your future business awaits. And we're back. My name again is LeAnn Lyon. I'm the host of this show and podcast called Beyond the Business Plan. This is all about taking the leap, if you will. Take the leap with LeAnn. Hey, I'm corny and I love alliteration. Taking that leap past I'm thinking about it, I wish, I want, but actually taking those steps forward to unleashing your joyful business journey. Now, I have developed a company over the years. It's called JoyMinder LLC, and we are here to support entrepreneurs. We've got trusted tools, we've got curated coaches, and we've got a ton of business ideas for you. So come on over to joyminder.com and you can look at all of our resources. And many of the things I'm talking about today, I have explained in further detail on the website. So if you want to look at what I've talked about with real estate, with travel, with network marketing, affiliate marketing, there's more information on joyminder.com. So I've teased you a couple of times in the earlier part of this episode that network marketing is a big part of my story. And it is, it still is. While I had my brick and mortar company, I got introduced to an amazing coffee company. If you want to learn more about that, go to whyilovemycoffee.com. Yes, I bought that URL and you can learn more about it. But I, again, found great success with that company. Network marketing, let's just back it up a little bit. It's a little bit like affiliate marketing, but honestly, with a lot more support. So when you join a network marketing company, often it's a friend or family member or somebody you've met that you've developed some rapport with, and they want to work with you, which is key. And you should make sure you want to work with them because network marketing is about that relationship. And what's great about it is that they're there for you. They'll help you out, they'll coach you. I got introduced to John Maxwell because of that company. And because of that company, I started reading John Maxwell things. Well, now I'm a certified John Maxwell speaker and trainer. I didn't even know who John Maxwell was before I joined that network marketing company because network marketing does a lot with self development. So much. Self development, you could say self improvement. Not all of us feel we need to be improved, but we do. And so self development is a big part of network marketing. So if you want to dive into it, I'll tell you what the first book was that I got introduced to was John Maxwell's book, 360-Degree Leader. John Maxwell, just to give a little background, really cut his teeth on the concept of changing over from management to leadership. And many, many, many of his books are about leadership. That's the first book that I was introduced to and that I read. There's so many others that I love. And maybe over time during the show, I'll introduce you to more of those. But network marketing as a whole is about that, developing yourself, getting to know yourself, learning more about business, but really in a safe environment and also without a ton of expenditure. Now, a little bit of history, network marketing has been around for a very long time. If you've heard of things like Amway, that's one of the oldest network marketing companies that's ever, it's kind of the original. And I was part of network marketing companies even back in the 90s when, by the way, it could be very expensive to become part of a network marketing company. Well, the FTC took care of that. They stepped in and they said, nope, you have to allow people to join at a reasonable figure, and they set a price. And it's under $50. So you can join today almost any network marketing company for under $50 and sometimes less and have access to resell their products. And that's a great deal. Now, many, of course, will invite you to get a bunch of product to sell or to buy some sort of package or upgrade in order to get extra perks. And that's part of the whole kind of network marketing thing. Some people love it and some people do not. Many people have the misnomer that network marketing is a pyramid scheme. I'm just going to say it's not. Pyramid schemes are illegal. First of all, network marketing is taught at Harvard. Don't think, I'm not saying Harvard is the be all end all, but I don't think Ivy League schools are teaching things that are actually illegal, but you make that call. Network marketing is not a pyramid scheme. Those are called Ponzi schemes. Ponzi schemes are illegal pyramid schemes. Network marketing is not a Ponzi scheme. Um, if you want to talk about a pyramid scheme, let's talk about, companies like Starbucks. There's one company, they sell to lots of distribution points, lots and lots and lots of distribution points from grocery stores to doctor's offices to, I don't know, where can't you buy Starbucks? And then ultimately those people sell to, oh, I don't know, the most of the public. Except me. I don't buy Starbucks. Go to whyilovemycoffee.com and find out more. Okay, so back to network marketing. There's a really close-knit community in network marketing. And oftentimes I believe the products are superior. So many products that I buy, from cosmetics to coffee to other things, are network marketing based products. I do like to support my friends and family that are also network marketers. But that said, my company, that my main company, JoyMinder LLC, is not a network marketing company. However, much of what I do does have, back to the first part of this episode, affiliate marketing ties. In other words, when people become part of or click on or use a tool or work with a coach that I recommend, there often is that affiliate tie in there. Not to mention, of course, that we would love to work with you and have the opportunity to guide you in your entrepreneurial journey. So, all that said, there's a lot of business opportunities and ways to do business. I think if you're looking for an opportunity, you could check out my network marketing companies that I'm part of. I'm part of a travel network marketing company. Again, I have the coffee network marketing company, a few others. Some are digital, some are product based. There's so many different types. Just get on a call with me. What we'd love to do is find one that maybe really suits you. Maybe it's not one that I'm in, but I probably know somebody and I can make a warm introduction for you. It's a great way to start business while maybe keeping on with your current occupation. Something you can start in the evenings, on the weekends. And by the way, real estate, another great one that you can probably start without giving up your day job, provided the market is good. Just saying. Real estate is one of those that kind of goes up and down with the market. We are about to wrap up. I'm just going to talk about one more thing that people hear about and think maybe that would be cool. And that's podcasting. What? Is that a business? Well, sometimes. So there's a lot of businesses that have a podcast, and there are a lot of podcasts that are a business. So you might want to look into which is which. Now, podcasting, if you are able to build your podcast up like the well-known names out there, then you can receive revenue from people who are paying for your ads. And that is certainly an area of growth for this show, for this podcast. We are looking for sponsors, as well as for sponsors for our upcoming summit. We do a summit 3 times a year called the Restart Your Business Summit, where I get together with some other entrepreneurs and we all pour into aspiring entrepreneurs to give you some tools and ideas and techniques, things that you can get started with to start your joyful entrepreneurial journey. And that's what we love to do. So I'm looking for sponsors for those things, for this show, for the summit. However, podcasting often is just a marketing arm for a business. Looking for people that they can work with. Maybe you've heard that a little bit today. Now, not all podcasting has to be that way. Maybe you just love math. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, I was a math teacher. That's right. No, I'm just kidding. um, Maybe you love math and you want to do a podcast about all the cool things numbers can do. Go for it. You know what? Even that may be monetizable at some point, but you're going to have to build that audience first. Podcasting is a passion for me. I love this so much. I really, really do. And I have put together a pretty strong system of how to make it work, how to find guests or how to do your own shows. I have a whole system put together for creating graphics and doing advertisements and different emails, all the different things. So podcasting is another area of expertise that I have here and we have at JoyMinder Solutions. If you'd like to talk to us about that, we'd love to talk to you about it. Pros and cons? Well, hey, you got to get over that fear of public speaking. That's why it might not be for everyone. And like I've done today, you may have to be willing to just go for it. talk to a camera for 25 minutes. Now, of course, a lot of my episodes, I am interviewing other entrepreneurs, sharing their journeys, and I'm so excited for my next episodes coming up next week, too. Tune into those, they're going to be amazing. And of course, listen to our past episodes as well. This was already episode 7, and I'm so excited to be here with you. Evaluating business models, I have an app that will be coming out. I'm very excited about it. If you're listening to this show in the not so distant future, hopefully you can come over to JoyMinder.com and click and get your version of our app. There will be actually 2 apps coming out. One to just inspire and encourage you, and the other to actually help you evaluate what kind of business would you be really suited for? Because we'd really love to help unlock that and unleash that for you. So as we wrap up today, and as you've heard, my own journey has taken me from the world of teaching to real estate, to travel, to affiliate marketing, to brick and mortar, and now it includes podcasting and network marketing. And each step brought its own set of challenges. Absolutely. I learned about myself. I learned what I liked. I learned what I didn't like. And it's all been this perfect journey all together. But the common thread has always been this. When you align your work with your passions and strengths, you open the door to more joy, more resilience, and more success than you've ever imagined. And we'd love to help you figure that out and align your passions and strengths. So maybe if you're feeling stuck right now, or maybe you're just kind of curious about what's possible beyond the path you're currently on, I want you to know that your skills and experiences, no matter where they come from, they're valuable. Your journey matters. And what you've learned could light the path for somebody else. It's never, ever too late to pivot, to explore, and to build something that's truly meaningful and that truly lights you up, like this lights me up. Come on over to JoyMinder or to YouTube and check out what I just said and watch my face, because this truly lights me up. But I didn't get here instantly. So I'd love to connect with you. And if you're ready to take that next step, we'd love to support you. At JoyMinder.com, we specialize in helping burned out professionals rediscover their spark and design a business or career that fits who they are. So whether you're interested in something I've mentioned today, real estate, travel, marketing, or you just want to explore your strengths, well, there's a place for you here. So connect with me, LeAnn Lyon. By the way, LeAnnLyon.com, and let's start a conversation about your journey. You can find more resources, inspiration, and ways to work together with us, or just reach out directly and we'll have a conversation. I do have some open office hours available at LeAnnLyon.com. Click on events and pop in on a Zoom with me. Remember, every step you take towards joy is a step towards life and business you deserve. So thank you for joining me today on Beyond the Business Plan. And until next time, next week on Tuesday and Wednesday, keep spreading joy, keep leading with heart, and I'll catch you on the next wave of success. Hey, coffee aficionados and entrepreneurs, LeAnn Lyon here. Are you craving that caffeine kick, but looking for a healthier alternative? Well, 9 years ago, I discovered the ultimate collection of energizing options to fuel your entrepreneurial spirit without the jitters. Discover your next favorite pick-me-up today and keep your business dreams brewing strong. Hear what it did for me by visiting this website, whyIlovemycoffee.com. Yes, that's the URL, whyIlovemycoffee.com, because your peak performance deserves more than just another cup of joe. Thank you all for joining us today on Beyond the Business Plan. It's been a joy and a privilege to share this space with you. For more inspiring stories, tools, and actionable insights, make sure to follow us on your favorite video platform. Visit my website, LeAnnLyon.com, and keep leading with heart. And I'll catch you on the next wave of success.